humble, I patiently waited. All of this love and I ain't even made it. I got a plan for them niggas that.
All right, y'all. Quick question. So, when you go to the store, right, and if you do eat Airheads, they usually cost 25 cents, right? If you get 4, that's usually $1, right? Even the big ones, they could be 50 cents, 25 cents, probably 25 cents, right? 4 is still $1, right? Tell me why this lady came up here, right? And I understand doing the fundraiser. I'm not laughing at the fundraiser. I'm laughing at the fact that they're trying to give this thing away for $1. This one thing, she got a box of these things. I know that's like I think that's 100 Airheads in the box. She said 100 Airheads, she get $100 for that. The box of candy is $2. Oh my God, like, I don't understand. Like, I understand you want to raise money, and you gotta do it any way you can. But are you serious? Like at one Airhead is $1. Like, I understand the 1 for 1 thing, but one Airhead is $1. $1. I'm low-key triggered by that. I don't like. I understand. I'm not laughing at fundraisers or nothing like that, because you do what you gotta do. You get it how you can get it. But really, a whole $1, like, not even 50 cents, $2 for $1.
Stay blessed, man. I'm just saying, bro. Positive vibes only. It's like,
he only saying this right now, but let it have been another day, this man wouldn't have said that.
yeah, if it was another day, I probably would have been mad or whatever. But it's like, right now, I'm at inner peace with myself.
Because you what?
I'm at inner peace with myself.
No,
right now.
because you're what?
Yeah.
Like, got in the fight. He ain't saying that though.
Oh. I like got in a fight.
You about to?
That's because that person was trying me, you know. But I forgive that person, you know. They was having a bad day. I wish they have a better day. You know, they said they wanted my ex. If y'all text me right now, I'll try to put y'all on with my ex. You feel me? I'm trying to sit here and... Why are you looking like that, bro? I'm being for real. Like, I'm trying to spread positivity to the world. You know, right now I feel good. Inner peace with myself. Like I said, I ain't got nothing to be mad about. I can't walk around mad at the world. So it's like, be happy for everybody. I hope everybody succeed.
You telling me you been sitting here for 32 seconds, right? Ain't even introduced the video.
I ain't had nothing to say, bro. I don't got like, I really don't have a video, so I cut it on, hoping that I would think of something in these 32 seconds. But
how'd that work out for you?
I ain't think of shit yet. So, this local edition smash or pass, you know. Nah, I'm capping like here. That shit coming next week though. It's smashing or passing a down person.
Oh God, I'm saying or.
Drain smashing or passing a down person.
Nothing, not a thing. Oh, you did say next week, right?
Yeah, next week. I'm taking a social
so next
media
week,
break.
the beginning of the week, like all week, like all seconds of that whole week, like every second of that whole week, starting that Monday at 12 o'clock. Oh, and it hit that .1 for that second on all of them.
Check this out though. If I gotta work tomorrow, it's like I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be like off of social media, because I might record some this week too, but I'm not gonna post nothing this week. Next week I'm gonna post and record everything. So it's like, I'm lying like here when I said I'm recording this week. I'm lying like here when I said that.
I'm gonna record. You know what? I'm finna talk about stuff that I really don't like in this world that I feel like can change. Especially like what I intend on doing. Like,
I can't speak on dropping up because we ain't got time for people to be thinking Dre throwing shots. So
man, look, bro, it is what it is, bro. Like, I don't like.
That's you.
No disrespect, but I'm saying, like, bro, why would you even drop out? Like, I mean, some people might say, or most people might say, oh, my life, like situations at home, or like my life, I can't deal with it right now. But I'm like, bro, you gotta tough it out. Like, I mean, some people might say I can't, but everybody isn't strong like you, or everybody is strong. But I'm saying, bro, that that can really get you a lot of places in life. Like dropping out of school, that cuts down so much of your possibilities that you got. That cuts down a lot of possibilities that you can get. And you might say, oh, I can't do this and that, but you haven't given it a shot because you dropped out of high school or you dropped out of school. Period. Like, bro, like if you give it a shot, bro, like and keep trying. Like you give up, bro, you give up on you give your whole life up. I don't know, and most people might disagree with it. I don't know, and that's fine. You can disagree with it, but I'm just saying this is how I feel. It's my opinion. I'm not saying facts. I can, but I'm not. I'm saying my opinion. Like, bro, like don't. If you drop out, bro, I mean, I'm just saying, like, you can miss out on a whole bunch of stuff.
You know who I'm gonna talk about, and I'm gonna say that's stupid as fuck. And then that's when I'm gonna say,
oh man, I do.
Stupid.
But what things I feel like I can change, like when I come back from the Navy, like I might do 20 years, I might not. 20 years is a very long time. But when I actually join the Navy and I can come back, I'm gonna buy a facility. I'm gonna buy a facility, and I love basketball, ball is life. So I'm gonna do a basketball thing. Like cause I want kids to get off the street. I need to get off the street so they can do stuff other than selling drugs and doing stuff other than what they were supposed to do. I mean, like you put so much stress on your parents.
This that drug money right here.
Shut up. Talking drug money, see you trying to be all for real and see you talking drug money.
Drug money, you did. Get them bands.
Man, don't mind this man. Look, real talk though. Real talk. Like in all seriousness, bro. Like I just want all these young kids to like have a future, man. Cause like everybody don't got it good. I mean, literally everybody don't got it good. I'm just saying, like, I mean, it's been some situations like when I feel like if I know you struggling, I'll do everything in my power to try to help you. Even if I don't have much. I'm not saying that I don't, because I'm grateful for what I have. I'm saying I'm doing pretty well, but I'm saying like I would give my last penny to anyone who truly needs it. Because if you say oh I need it, and then you frauding, like, bro, like it's a problem then. But if you really need it, be like, bro, I got your back. Like, I don't care who you is. You can be an enemy, but I got your back. To be real, I don't even got enemies. Like, it's just if I talk to you, I talk to you. If I don't, I don't. But I'm saying,
oh, this that drug money too. You know, this right here. But this the bank thing, drug money, depositing 2 accounts. Wells Fargo, a different account right here. But nah, stay in school though. Don't do drugs.
how you gonna say the drug money from 2 accounts and then say stay in school, don't do drugs?
Man, you know that ain't no drug money. I don't do drugs no more. You know. Only drug I ever did was smoking weed, and I don't smoke no more. I mean, I smoke, like, I used to smoke, I used to get high, but I can't do that no more, because, you know.
If you say,
get you a girl, she gonna keep your head straight, man. Like, I used to smoke, do bad, go out partying. Man, she shut all that shit down. After I started talking to her, it's like, I was like, fuck parties, I ain't going out to no more parties. I don't smoke no more. I feel good. Like, I feel real good right now. And my connection with the Lord is getting stronger. On that no more. I'm trying to stop.
Do you even go to church?
Yeah.
You go to church?
Yeah.
Where?
Do I go to church? I watch church, and I like listen to gospel now.
Do you actually understand what they're saying?
Do I understand it? Yes.
Or are you just listening?
No, I understand it. I'm trying to get my connection stronger with the Lord, and I'm trying to stop cussing, but that ain't really working out too well for me right now. But like,
Pause. All right. Usually, when I go to Bible study, right, on Tuesdays, I don't have a question. I always just listen to what they're saying, and I go back to school the very next day, and I be like, hey, I have a question, and I want everybody to answer it, right? But I'm not going to ask that question. So, here my thing is now, I understand that they say, what the Bible says, no sin is bigger than the other. Correct? That's what it says. That doesn't mean you do it on purpose because you know that the sin isn't bigger than another sin. Like earlier, they were talking about cussing and having sex. I understand that. It says, no sex before marriage. They were really like, yo, you can have sex because no sin is bigger than the other, and they're like, well, no, they really tried to get
this. Don't really change the fact, like it's still a sin, so it's like,
yeah, but that doesn't mean go ahead out there and do it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, that's what they were saying. They said go ahead and do it. They said if you cuss, you can go ahead and have sex. If you smoke, you can go ahead and have sex. Like, bro, like, no, that doesn't mean go do it. You do it because, I mean,
that's just adding another sin.
Yeah, I mean, like, and then say, I gotta just go repent. Like
that's
what?
That's not how that works.
Like, bro, you're taking it out of proportion. Like, that's not how that works. I know we didn't switch from gospel. Like, we switched from.
We started this video. You were angry.
Yeah, we switched from anger to reality to Christianity. But I'm like, hey, man, religion. I'm like, hey, look, bro. This has to be. I'm like the generation we in now, like, bro, like they call it generation like X, like, bro, like we don't have, like, I guess they saying our generation doesn't know their purpose, and they're somewhat correct because most of us don't know what we are. But I'm like, I know my purpose. He knows his purpose. Most people just don't. I'm like, well, I can't fault y'all for that because I mean, most of y'all. No disrespect, but most of y'all don't have strong foundations at home. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Well, it is, but I mean, your own strong foundation. You make your own.
Yes.
Because if you don't, you ain't gonna get nowhere. And your parents they're always going to say, I want you to be better than I was. Like, yeah, my father says that all the time. I want you to be better than I was. I want you to be better than I am. I'm like, okay, I understand that. But man, like, look, don't waste your life doing stupid stuff. Don't waste your life listening to other people. Like, you got to go find stuff for yourself. Most people here are not responsible at all. Like, they're just not. And it low-key makes me mad. Like, bro, like you got all this opportunity. We live in a small, somewhat small mega city. But I'm saying, I mean, we don't have much stuff here.
Small mega city.
Yeah, I mean, it's small, but it ain't that small now. We got some stuff. It's a small mega city.
Man, we got a Walmart, bro.
Yeah, most people don't even got a Walmart. They got like a mini Balo or something like that.
I'm saying, though.
Or a supermarket. I'm saying, like, bro, like, you might. Well, we like, bro. Look at us, bro. Like, you see us right here now, but look at us in like a couple years, bro. Because in a couple years, I promise you, I would not look the same.
In a couple years? How many years?
Nigga, look at me next year.
Next year.
Nigga, next year I won't look like this. Not saying because I'm gonna come back a different body type or a different demeanor. Like, bro, like, you gonna look at me and be like, yo, like, he changed. Like, yeah, I changed for the greater good. Like, I changed for what I knew needed to be there. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, well.
That's why everybody be saying I changed, because I don't talk to nobody no more. I just be like, at school, I don't talk to nobody at all. Like,
yeah, we do us. Like, bro, like, if I feel like you gonna hold me down, there's no need for me to talk to you.
At school, if I'm not with him or Sophia, I'm either by myself or with whoop.
Like, I don't associate people like that. We well known, but I'm like, I don't talk to people like that. Most people say they my friend, but in my book, I only got like a handful of friends. I know a lot of people, but I got a handful of friends.
No, I only got a handful. I got like 2 or 3.
That's enough to be in your head, ain't it?
Barely.
But look, bro, I know this became like a real important thing, but I tried to make this last 20 minutes, so when it hits that 20-minute mark, we did an entertainment. We did 2 entertainment ones.
Then something real.
And then something real.
Hey, my baby.
In the jungle with gorillas, I done turned into an ape. All my losses like a picture, took them all with a smile.